everybody, this is Adam Blair. I'm the executive editor at Retail Touchpoints, and I'm here talking to Andrea Farris, who's the VP of Special Projects at Walgreens. We're talking about a new deployment of handheld devices in Walgreens stores. Andrea, I was curious about how many devices are going to be in each store and what the formula is in terms of, is it the square footage, the sales, the number of employees?
Very good question, Adam. So we are deploying two formats of the device. We have the TC51, which is the smaller form factor, but we also have the larger tablets.
Okay.
And the way that we actually look at deployment, there's many factors, as you mentioned, right? Number one is really the volume of the stores, which drives how many team members we have actually working in the stores, but also looking at what are the other applications, right, and partnerships that we have in that particular stores. For example, like if we have FedEx or one of our healthcare partners, we might have to deploy more devices.
Makes sense.
On average, there's about 5 to 6 devices per stores. The store managers use the larger tablets. Our beauty consultant also use the tablets. And then the team members on the floors primarily use the smaller handheld device. But the nice thing is about it, all the applications that run on the tablet can also run on the handheld.
Oh, so it's a parallel.
That's right.
Okay, great. And what's the schedule for the rollout or deployment of the devices?
Yeah, we're currently in about over half of the chain already.
Oh, okay.
All the stores have received their tablets, and then we are deploying the handheld throughout the next of the couple of years.
Okay. And what are some of the specific ways you hope or expect that this is going to improve the in-store customer experience at Walgreens?
Yeah, so for us, really the key is how do we untether our team members from the office, right? And how do we make them available on the sales floors to interact with the customers? So one of the big advantages of having this mobile device with Zebra is really now the store managers and our associates can spend more time on the sales floors, accessing the information than they need at their fingertips so they can actually interact with customers more directly.
Yeah. Were there some specific store operations challenges that you were hoping to address with this? Was it what you were just saying in terms of people being available on the store floor or interacting with customers, or were there others?
Yeah, I think it's both hands, right? On one side we had improved operations because we streamlined some of the processes, especially around inventory management, receiving, and item lookups compared to the old solutions that we had before. So it's not only the actual device, but also the applications that run on it. A lot of the information that was available before on a paper-based now is all available digitally.
Great.
So for example, I can access my floor plan of the store, I can see my planogram, and I can see where the item needs to be placed. I can zoom in and see colors, right? All these different features. So it was both an operations improvement, right? At the same time was providing the tools for team members to interact with customers.
That's great. And you can't let anything go without talking about personalization at NRF. Right. It's like a rule. So are there ways that the devices are going to help the associates personalize the experience more for the customers?
Yeah, I think one great example is our beauty consultants.
Okay.
We have about 3,500 beauty consultants across 3,000 what we call the beauty differentiation stores. And the beauty consultant now has access on the tablet with their personalized login, specific applications. One of them is the ability to sign our beauty customer for a new beauty enthusiast program, which is a new rewards program, which allows to then provide personalized offers and solutions and products to that particular customers. The other thing is really about endless eye capabilities. So on the sales floors, I can access our in-store ordering, our full e-commerce site is available, and I can have product shipped directly to you if you want to have it at your house, or you can come and pick it up at Walgreens for free.
That's great. That's great. So that's covering a lot of bases in terms of what customers are starting to expect from their experience in stores.
Right.
Absolutely. What kind of training or education were the store associates, what did they have to go through? These look like they're similar to devices that they might be using themselves anyway, but was there specific training that had to be taken place?
We leverage our great mobile app capabilities. We have a 5-star rating Walgreens app. And so the same user experience for our customers, we wanted to have it for our team member. And so it's very intuitive. The look and feel is actually very similar to the way that our Walgreens app is organized. So our team members are already familiar with that. And with very little, training, which is really just high level, what are some of the key functions, they're very intuitive for them to use it. And so that was a key thing for us also, time to proficiency, especially with the turnover that exists right in the stores. We wanted people to be able to know, okay, here's how I do receiving, here's how I do an item lookup and things like that very, very quickly. So The focus is really being more on the getting feedback from our team members to continue to improve the applications, and really the change management of it was a big focus for us versus the actual training, on the device.
Was there anything specific that associates said as they started to use it that affected either how you deployed it or how you trained people with it?
It actually went all the way upstream in the process. This time we leverage our advisors from the stores, so we have panels of store managers and pharmacists. They can provide feedback to the corporate office. And so when we actually started developing these applications, and the features that we wanted to have on these tools was really driven by our team members, which are ultimately our customers.
Interesting. Okay. And you mentioned that it's modeled on or similar to the consumer-facing Walgreens app. Are there other ways that shoppers in the store can interact or get more out of their experience because the associates are carrying these devices?
One of the things that, one of the applications that this device has is also our Walgreens app as well. So our team members can demo the features that we continue to add on the Walgreens app. And so before, the customers will come in with better tools than our team members had, right? And they will be able to provide pricing and data and all this information. Now the same information and more is available for our team members.
Great.
So we can look up, for example, item availability in the store, across stores, right, that are in the same district, for example, and so recommended customers maybe to pick it up from another stores on their way home, for example.
Interesting. All right. And my last question is just overall, how does this fit in with Walgreens' business model and its relationship with its customers, which I know is a very important aspect of how Walgreens operates?
The Zebra devices are both a hardware but also a platform for us.
Okay.
And we continue to expand the platform by continue to adding additional application to support our overall strategy. So we talked a lot about our partnerships. We launched a partnership with FedEx last year, and so the FedEx application for receiving packages and for checking out packages for customers is available through the same device.
Okay.
But the same thing with our healthcare services. We launched Find Care Now for healthcare. That is available through the Walgreens app, and it can be also accessible from this device as well. So it's really part of the broader ecosystems. Or now we continue to expand partnership by leveraging this platform to enable those partnerships in our stores.
That sounds very exciting. All right. Well, thank you so much for talking to me.
Thank you,
I appreciate
Adam.
it.
Thanks for the time.
All right.
Thank you.